All right, hey guys, what's going on? It's that Home Theater Dude. Got a brand new episode for today. As you know, I haven't been posting for the last couple of weeks. There's things been happening at the at home. There's things been happening at the campus, and I kind of just wanted to go ahead and explain things just real quick. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but I live in Dallas Fort Worth, and there was a tornado that actually hit the Dallas area recently, and we were kind of affected by that. Our house is safe, everything's fine, no one was injured at all. But in Dallas, our clinic, since I go to chiropractic college, the clinic and the campus was hit very, very hard by that tornado. So it's hard getting back to normal with that going on. And then our house, during a completely separate event, was hit by hail. So it's just a whole bunch of personal stuff that it's just been coming to, it's just been like simmering around. So I'm trying to take a step back, trying to reevaluate what's going on, and then start moving forward. So as you guys know, I've been doing a lot of research with a lot of different companies lately, and over the last couple of weeks, I've been really reaching out to all these companies that I made contacts with at CEDIA, and it's really coming to fruition, and this is going to be the very first one that you guys are actually going to be privy to. So right here we have the Earthquake Sound Mark 6, and this is their 15-inch version, and this is the same exact one that the owner of the company actually kicked with his French tip shoe. I thought that was pretty awesome. So this thing is indestructible pretty much, and they've actually agreed to send one over for me to review for you guys. So this is going to be the unboxing and overview of the Earthquake Sound Mark 6 15-inch piano black. So I'm going to start getting into everything, and I'll do it right after the intro. Woo-wee! So check out what you get in the box. You get this sweet little decal, which is pretty cool. And I'm not sure if you guys will get one of these, but I think they actually asked my shirt size whenever I was talking to them. So I think they actually sent me out this really cool polo. So maybe I'll wear it, maybe I won't. But thanks you guys for sending this out. It's pretty cool. Oh Lord. Oh, good gravy. So I couldn't find the actual weight of this thing on the specs online, but this thing is pretty heavy. The shipped weight on this is over 100 pounds. It's 103 pounds. So this is a serious subwoofer. So what you get in the box, you get their packet of stuff, batteries for the controller, and this is their remote. Very simple design. And then you have a blaster for the remote. So if you have this thing tucked in away out of sight, you can use your remote with this blaster, and then you can control it as well. Power cable, and it looks like you get the owner's manual. Very simple. So I'm thinking I completely did this wrong, so I might have to dump this over. So give me a second. All right, so to save your back, I think that's the proper way to do it. Leave the lid on and then just twist it over. And that way you can get your subwoofer out and not hurt your back that way. And if you guys are in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, come on into the Parker Chiropractic Clinic. I'm working under Dr. Davis McAllister. So if you guys want to come in and see me, get treated at the same time, you know who to call. Whew. Oy. Oh. Take a look at that thing. So this is a really cool design with this the subwoofer. This thing isn't, necessarily the newest and prettiest, but this is a really, really capable subwoofer. And I can definitely attest to that whenever I heard this thing in person. They hooked it up to a sound generator, and this thing really digs down deep. Oy. So let's go ahead and get it unwrapped. So as you can see, this is the piano black finish, which is, just very similar to your traditional type of furniture design. We have a grill, pretty simple. And then we have another grill, because there's two 15-inch drivers on this one. One's active, one's passive. This is a 600 watt amplifier, and it's called True Sine Wave Power. Okay, so in the box looks like you get 2 identical grills, and this is important because you get 2 15-inch drivers with this one. One's active, one's passive. One of them has what's called SLAPS technology, which I think is pretty cool. 4 inches peak to peak, so whenever this thing goes all the way out and all the way back, it's 4 inches, basically the size of a Coke can, which is completely ridiculous if you guys know much about subwoofers. Okay, so here's the amplifier I was talking about. Plate amplifier. This deals with Class J amplification. So typically on a subwoofer, you're going to have Class D. Very, very common. But with this one, they decided to go with Class J because you can get a whole lot more oomph without the actual heat. So they have some heat sinks back here on the back, which are really efficient. And then you have your crossover. So I would probably recommend putting this thing on bypass. We have your crossover up here. You have your crossover controls. Subsonic filter. So if you want to go ahead and turn off anything below 20 hertz, you can go ahead and put that on. You have your phase delay right here. This is really cool because this thing is customizable to your space 100%. So you have phase delay, and you also have your phase shift. So you have your timing, and then you also have different things to actually help you out, make this a really excellent subwoofer for your space. You have customizable corrections down here. You can choose to fully tune these things in 100% to your space. Otherwise, if you want to, you can just follow their general recommendations. And then I think, if I remember correctly, it's something like this. So, yeah, I don't remember. But basically, it tells you to turn these to pre-specified spots just for general use. But if you guys really want to dial these in, you can. It's going to be in a later video that I'll show you guys actually how to do 100% all this stuff. And then, we could take it from there. Over here you have independent gains. You have your gain 1, gain 2. This has RCA, interconnect, unbalanced inputs, XLR, balanced inputs down here. And if you want to send these out to if you actually want to use these with your speakers, you can do that as well. Power switch down at the bottom. You can use this in America, 110, 120 volts, or in Europe, which is 220 to 240 volts. So very, very simple design on the back. There's not much to look at. So let's go ahead and see if we can roll this around to the front. Check it out. So pretty beefy subwoofer we got here. 15-inch, looks like a very, very sturdy cone. I really can't wait to go ahead and get this thing going. It looks very, very impressive. So one of these is going to be active, one of these is going to be passive. And then we're going to switch it around to the front. And then we'll show you that as well. That looks very impressive. So really beefy construction. This is a huge, thick surround that they have on here. I just keep saying it over and over again. I'm really excited to actually get this thing going to actually, show you guys what I think about it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end the unboxing here. I'm going to go ahead and do some quick demos for you guys. But if you liked the video, make sure you like, favorite, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one.
Weather get hot.